Hello, Aquarius. This is Terra Queen Jamila here to do your karma reading for March 2018. So welcome to the channel. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. I do offer personal readings, okay? So I'm just going to get started. I'm going to use the Dark Angels Tarot deck. Thumbs up to the Bombay lighting, okay? Because you guys can really see now. So before the lighting was so low. So I apologize. Just at night. So I say, let me bring a lamp or something in here and it brightened things up a whole lot. All right. So a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand karma and how it works. Meaning that the energy that you put out there is the energy that you get back. Okay. Now, I feel like there is a difference when someone starts an argument and someone finishes an argument. Okay, so let's just look and see what's going on here. I feel like what I'm going to see a lot for you Aquarius is possibly unresolved conflicts. Okay, is the feeling that I'm getting. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to call to the archangels I'm going to call to Archangel Michael for protection. And I'm going to call to the spirit guides and spirits for the Aquariuses, sun, moon, and rising. What messages do you have about Aquarius's karma in this lifetime? Sorry, not in this lifetime. I don't know where that came from. Okay. What karma that still needs to be worked out for the Aquarius? What is the most important lesson in this life? Past life lessons learned. Past life lessons yet to be learned. Helpful influences and things that Aquarius should avoid. It's going to be for March 2018. But again, it could represent any area of your life. Okay, any time frame in your life. Okay, all right. All righty. Okay, goodness, I had to drink some water. All right, so karma that still needs to be worked out. You've got the Emperor that comes up. So I feel as though this is a disagreement, possibly with your father or either a fire sign individual. Definitely could be a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Okay. More than likely, a lot of you are dealing with an Aries because of the Emperor. I feel like you're working out some issues. Definitely, more than likely, they are going to be trust issues because the Fool card comes up. So two major arcanas comes up. I do feel major things happening with that. Now, the King of Wands is in the reverse position in the past. So I feel as though this is this is sort of a karmic relationship. Sorry about all the snorting and snotting and stuff. It's because of my allergies. I feel like this is I feel like this person that you're dealing with is somebody that you are either they are your soulmate, they are either your twin flame, and you're trying to figure out how to get along with them. Okay. And you're also working out issues. Okay. You're working out things from the previous life. Spirit, give me some clarity on the King of Wands. And I feel as though it's a draining situation. I feel like the situation is definitely draining for you sometimes. Or either it was in the past. Spirit, give me some clarity on this King of Wands. Maybe this was a negative karmic relationship with an enemy. Somebody that, somebody that you don't get along with, the Five of Wands. So it's either a relationship with a person that has a lot of jealousy and the relationship didn't, that came into this life because of their trust issues or whatever. Or this could be also an enemy. of yours. So yeah, we actually do carry enemies from our previous life. Yes, we do. Okay, so I'm going to ask Spirit, what is your advice for the Aquariuses? Feel like already with the Five of Wands, I feel as though you're draining your energy. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I feel like it's very draining. Spirit advice. I feel like there's this thick coating on my throat. It's so weird. Okay, Six of Pentacles. I feel like the Six of Pentacles is where spirits are saying that negative karma, you could easily counteract it by doing good things for people. Okay, being of service to others. Now, another thing I will tell you is maybe working out the situation is better than arguing. Maybe this person is willing to work it out. Maybe it can be worked out without the arguments. Um, Also, Six of Pentacles, I feel like Spirits is saying you've got your blessings. You've got your things that you have accomplished. Just kind of move on and quit wasting your energy on it, is what I'll say. Yep, and past life lessons yet to be learned is the Ace of Swords. So you haven't actually let the situation go. And some of you, where this is your lover or your husband or your wife, you can't necessarily just let them go. I feel like this is where you release a lot of the negative things, that you release the negativity. Okay, and I feel like the Ace of Swords comes up because I feel like it's negativity that you need to release. I mean, you can cross watch your lover's reading, but this is your reading. So, you know. Now, helpful influences is the Seven of Cups reverse. So I feel as though spirits are telling you that, you know, I feel like you like possibly prioritizing. I also feel as though it represents knowing what you want. I feel like you are sort of in an emotional state of confusion because of it. Okay. Also, I will tell you that if you are in a relationship with this fire sign person, you may have some kind of reunion with them. Maybe things will get better. The Six of Pentacles is very, very positive. Okay. It's a possibility on that. Spirit, give me some, especially with the Fool card coming up. And it definitely represents some kind of reunion. Feel like if it's a twin flame reunion, you guys are just going to have to work through that. But I feel as though you definitely do have some karmic debt to repay off from the relationship and just with each other. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask Spirit to give me some clarity on the Seven of Cups. Spirit, give me clarity on the Seven of Cups. Okay. The Three of Pentacles. So if you want to grow within your business, if you want to grow with your company, you've got to know what you want and you've got to set your focus. I feel like the Seven of Cups coming up in reverse is showing that you're so emotional that it's hard for you to stay focused. You're kind of scattered and all over the place. You've got this, and then you've got this, and then you've got this, and then you've got this. And so I feel like you need to prioritize. Does have something to do with your career and or your relationships. Spirit, give me some advice, final advice on the Seven of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So the Knight of Wands comes up. Knight of Wands represents energy, but it represents leading. I feel like the Knight of Wands is somebody that would lead by example, almost like a Leo. Is what that reminds me of. Somebody that has a lot of transformative energy. I feel like spirits are saying that you have the ability to change the situation within yourself. Also, I feel like the Knight of Wands is talking to you about balancing out your root chakra. Yeah. And then the World card is right after him. So you need to get closure on the past. And then also the World card does represent sort of your ability to be at peace and at harmony with the world around you. Okay. The World card to me kind of represents the empath card. So if you are somebody that's an empath, you really need to learn how to work with your energy. You really need to quit allowing people to misuse your energy. Okay? Okay, or either maybe you need to stop misusing your energy. Okay, so anyway, these come up under helpful influences, but I feel like this was just really all advice. I feel like the Knight of Wands is a helpful influence, but I feel like, you know, he's definitely telling you, that's just like with me, if I feel something going on energetically, or if somebody messes up my energy, I will light a red candle and I'll take back my energy or whatever, or I'll reset my energy. So, yeah. And anyway, things to avoid. You got the 10 of Wands. Sorry, 10 of Swords. So I feel like that represents a betrayal. And it represents a person or either a group of people that betrayed you. And I feel as though they're going to do it again. Okay, so the Fool comes up next to that. You need to let go. Okay, you're sort of going into things blindly, maybe trusting the wrong individual. See, discernment and trust is two different things, but I feel as though this is where, you know, right here with this 10 of Swords represents, you know, I feel like during the month of March, I feel as though that's some kind of betrayal that's coming to you from either friends or family. So avoiding those that will betray you, you know you can't trust them. Cut them off in your mind, your body, and your spirit. Okay, then also the 10 of Swords could represent mind parasites, things that you need to release, negative thoughts. Okay, negative thoughts that lead to negative perceptions, that lead to negative actions, that lead to negative results. Okay, now I will tell you that okay, also another thing, I feel like what you're pulling in from your previous life is the same situation. You're, first of all, you are pulling in good with bad. The 5 of Wands does represent where you've got some enemies where you've sort of pulled them in. They're sort of walking with you. It's like history repeating itself. But then also the 6 of Pentacles says to me, you know, financial gifts, you know, being financially blessed. Okay. So, yeah. Final advice on the 10 of Swords for the Aquariuses. Up, there's the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, he represents quick change. He represents the winds of change. He represents the east element. He represents the air element, which is the same as you. So I feel like the Knight of Swords is saying, be there for others and they will be there for you. Okay, so whatever you expect, whatever you know what I'm saying? Expect to be treated the way you treat others. Okay, I know that's what he's saying. See? And then the Moon card was next to him. So feel like the Moon card is representing your fears of being hurt. So instead of you allowing, and it's your fear of your emotions also, but I feel like you fear getting hurt, which everybody should, but I feel like you fear it possibly from the wrong people. The people that aren't going to hurt you, that's who you fear. The people that do want to do you harm, you seem to gravitate towards those people. So, and again, the Moon card represents treachery. You need also, I feel like the Knight of Swords is saying for you to pay attention, for you to be on top of that, for you to, you know, so I do feel like with the Moon card coming up, I feel like this is somebody that you can't trust. Maybe a group of women, maybe one woman that you can't really trust. Maybe her influence is negative. So, or either sometimes the Moon card can just represent, it could be a male, okay, that has a real dark negative influence, okay. Phobias, okay, there's some sort of phobia that some of you Aquariuses are dealing with. Feel like spirits is saying that it's all in your mind. It's kind of psychosomatic. Those things don't actually exist. Okay, maybe you're fearing things that aren't actually there. So that can happen also. Now, if you do have some consciousness of something, but the moon card literally means that. It literally means, you know, somebody's making something look like something that it's not. Okay, so it does represent treachery, people sort of playing a game, you know. And to me, I've seen people all do it, you know, it's almost like a script that they're following almost. So, so those people can only get in your conscious or your subconscious if you allow them. So they're also talking about protection, protecting yourself, protecting your mind, your body, and your spirit, in particular your mind. But all three, okay, I feel like the moon card represents definitely the woman, the female, the triple goddess, the moon. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this reading. Again, if you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Blessed be.